what they say.
Oh, I forgot to go live. I was doing a bit. Hey, Richard. Oh, he's gone. He's here. He's gone. He's here. He's gone. Ooh, look at that. Clean pull. See that? Not bad. See if I can go 2 for 2. Nope. Uh-uh. Got it. Ooh, those uniforms look putrid.
Okay. Got my Horlicks. Drinking this.
You missed. I took my contacts out live.
Oh yeah?
That's good content, dude. Woo! I'm ready. Woo! Know what that was?
What's that?
Little something I picked up to clear the old cobwebs out.
Oh yeah. Look at you.
You ever do? You ever see these?
I don't think I've ever used smelling salts, no.
Yeah, neither had I. And I mean, it doesn't really do anything. These are pretty mild. They're made for like workout focus, you know. It's not like the ones in the NFL that could have straightened out Cam Scadaboo's ankle today.
I just saw that it happened, but I didn't see. Are they playing Game 3 tonight? No, this is a replay for the World Series.
Game 3 might be tonight, actually.
I think it's tomorrow.
And it can't be a replay, can it, Richard?
I don't think it's Game 3, is my point. God, I hate these songs. You know that.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
This is the best time slot and production of the week. Oh, look at those. Nice. They just ran out of the tunnel for me.
Yeah, I'm seeing them too. We're getting the Rogers close up.
Yeah, I think you're a second or two in front of
He's
me.
now from back.
Yeah.
Now the cheese head.
Yeah, you're a half a second in front of me. It's fine.
I'm gonna fix that right now. Okay, we should be good now.
Okay, so at least they're wearing all white. This is not the game to break out those yellow helmet.
Couldn't agree more. So the helmets actually, yeah, I couldn't agree more. Tell me why you think so.
Well, the Packers wear yellow helmets. It's pretty simple, actually.
You know what? I didn't even think of that.
Like do it against some other team, like any other team.
Yeah, any other team is right. So I wonder if that is why the Packers are wearing white.
It has to be.
I mean, I think they had that uniform already, but it's an easy thing to ask. Like someone in the league has to think of that, or at the networks. Probably the networks. Yeah, this doesn't smell like anything.
Like my like the ticker for the game. The Compackers.
I don't get it.
Compact.
Like the computer?
Compact computers.
Like the compact Presario?
Compact.
Presario is a kind of a cool name for a computer.
It's whoever came up with that did a good job.
Yeah. You notice anything here? A little bit more lighting?
I see some backlighting, yeah.
There are now four lamps in here, all on full brightness, and it still eats the light.
That's
not and the screen. It's crazy, right? Let's see if I move one around.
Looks good up there, though.
Thanks, bud.
Is it done?
See if that brightens things up a bit. You tell me.
Yep. All done.
It's not done. It's in its final state in terms of, I mean, like, I don't have anything on the walls yet. I've mounted my TV. I'm using this old monitor. Like, it's not a matter of effort as much as it's a matter of income, funds,
Yep.
money.
I hear that.
Just signed the service order for the roof.
Oh, yeah? That's happening?
Yeah, it's happening. And the floors, part deux. The kitchen, entranceway, maid's quarters, this room, that room, and the stairs. That's the second half of the floors we didn't refinish.
That seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Are you going? Hopefully, they can do it all pretty quickly, like at the same time.
2 days, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Which is pretty crazy when you think about it.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I wonder how they get the machinery up to the third floor. That'd be interesting.
You wonder how what?
I wonder how they get like the sanding machinery up to the third floor. I know it sounds like a silly question, but it's pretty substantial.
They just cut a hole in your roof and drop it in.
Why not, right?
I worked on a job with it was down at Robert Morris, and they were putting in those big, like, I'm sure you had them in college, where those classrooms that had the big tables, like circular kind of arced tables that everyone sat at, had the seats that attached to them and slid in and out. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they were one piece, so they couldn't get them up the stairs, so they literally rented a crane and then put them through the windows.
Like the Louvre guys.
Is that how they did it?
They used the same thing that Parisians typically use to get their furniture into an apartment, right? It's like a van with a crane on it. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, this was like an actual crane, but yeah.
That's an actual. It was like a crane.
They had a crane. Yeah, a crane.
All right. So what do you think of the night?
Yeah, I've done nothing in the form of research. Are the Packers good? They're good this year, right?
4-2-1. Okay. So here's what I got this week.
You tell me.
Very, very little people are upset about Nick Herbig not playing a lot. I think the general consensus is that the Steelers are going to get that the Steelers are in trouble. People are worried about the Steelers this week and the next few weeks because of the schedule. The narrative is Aaron Rodgers, stellar numbers against substandard quarterbacks and poor performance against real quarterbacks. So that's the scuttlebutt, that this is that the Steelers might be outclassed this evening.
That sounds like a pretty typical big game, pre-big game, Western Pennsylvania.
Well, I mean, the narrative changes. It's the last 2 weeks. It was, you got to beat these bad teams. You know, before that, it was like Minnesota, great defense, first real test. TJ Watt said the 3 keys to the game are stop the run, and stop the run. More importantly, my dad, who has really, as much as I love to tell him when he's wrong and love to be right when he's not, has an incredibly keen sixth sense about all things Steelers and really NFL, says this is the kind of game that the Steelers should lose, but they always win. So here we go.
Tell me when they kick.
Already kicked.
What do you make?
He's at the 20, 25, 30.
All right. I'll tell you when he gets to 20. I'll tell you when he gets tackled. Just now.
Uh, that tells me nothing. Let me just try. Okay. You
Sean
seeing
Hockley.
Sean Hockley
Yeah.
points? He just pointed.
Nepotism. It's nepotism. He's talking right now.
Yep. Good. Hold on. Was that I was supposed to sync up the motions?
Yeah, no, you nailed it.
Did I? I love that they do this before games. I love that everybody says what school they went to. I just think it's such a great thing.
It was a good idea.
It was a great idea.
I think those jerseys look pretty good. I think
I
they
ha-
look cool. Again, if they played it, any other team that didn't have yellow in there.
So it's funny you say that because before the game today, I was looking at them and they just there's been a few uniforms this year, like the Arizona Cardinals Thursday night uniform as an example, where I kind of scratched my head when I looked at them, and then when I saw them on TV, they looked fantastic, and I had a feeling that these might be the same. The different numbers on the front and the back is something I don't think I've ever seen before.
It's almost like two different uniforms depending on the front of the back. Like
Yeah,
the backs
yeah,
look pretty plain. The backs look great actually.
yeah, they do.
The front, um,
The helmets look great. The socks look great. The pants look great.
mm-hmm. I like the Bumblebee ones better though, man. I got to be
One
honest. If we're
hundred
talking
percent.
about white, those were just so out there.
They were insane, but they had a historical precedent, didn't they?
Sure, I think these do too.
These definitely do. I remember the Rod Woodson 75th anniversary team wore these, something like them, like the
Yes, you're
Pittsburgh
right.
crest. Yeah,
There were some wild uniforms for that.
I actually think that was the Barry Foster year. The year Barry
It might have
Foster
been.
got
I remember
600
the
carries.
Lion. It's funny you say that because the Lions. I remember their uniform was basically the same, except that I don't think they had any logo on their helmet. It was just blue and silver. That was it.
Yeah, I remember that, and the uniform was blue, and the numbers were silver
That's
instead
right.
of white. Yeah,
And the helmet was silver with no
yeah,
logo on it.
like very simple.
I'm trying to
And
think
maybe the
who
pants
else. I
didn't
think
have a stripe too.
that might have been the first year the Bears had those. I think the Bears had striped
Nice
uniforms.
straight like Bumblebee.
Let's now I'm curious because there were some good ones like the 49ers had the ones that they wear now sometimes with the
with
white
the
numbers
with the
with
black
the
like shadow
shadow.
effect. Yeah, I love those numbers. Reminds me of Jerry Rice, Deion Sanders.
Oh, you know what? The Bears they had stripes, but they weren't Bumblebee. They looked kind of similar to wow. They those were terrible. Oh
Can you
man,
hear me?
I'm looking. Yeah, barely.
You can
Is
barely
it
hear me?
Jalen? No, I can.
Okay. That was a good stop on third down by the Steelers. Dude, Jalen Warren's hair is bad. Oh, Calvin's back.
Yeah,
Oh, I bet
Isaac.
I bet I bet $5 that brought or Darnell Washington gets the first touchdown of the game. Yeah, from the back, I
Jalen's
really
ranked
I
fifth
really like him.
at PFF.
Yeah, he's having a fantastic year. He just missed some time. Those uniforms are not bad, dude. They look like
No,
on the shoulders, they look like I beams.
who is that?
Darnell
Who the hell
Washington.
is that? No, it's not.
Oh
Anderson?
shit. Spencer Anderson.
What?
So
What is
he
this?
was
We don't have
eligible
enough tight
tackle.
ends.
No, they bring him in all the time. He's like the guy they've been bringing in as the sixth lineman.
I mean, watch this.
That is
He just kept
crazy.
running over that
Yeah.
defensive back. Like, you're not going to tackle
What's
me.
crazy is that it looked like Darnell Washington. That's how big that man is.
Yeah. Right.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm really liking these uniforms.
Whoa. Oh, Roman.
Oh shit! Roman Wilson
say. I think
back
I'm
from
just
the
ahead of you.
dead. I want to see how he got open like that.
They were like, "That's Roman Wilson. There's no way throwing to him."
He's on the bottom of the screen. Oh, that's a great route there. The squiggle.
What
Wow.
terrible coverage.
How did he get his feet down? Oh,
barely.
wow. That was a great play, man. Turning like that over your other shoulder.
Yeah. He caught it.
Oh, they're 4-1-1. Might be.
Nice block. Did you see that? They had Darnell
No, who was
Washington
it?
in motion.
No, but I love when I see that shit. I love when I just key in on one guy and then he does something.
Yeah.
It's a very rewarding.
It's not always a win in the football.
No.
Look at this picture of Aaron Rodgers.
Dude, what's even worse is the way he looks in that helmet. Why does he have to wear that helmet? Everyone else looks fine. That's a stupid
DK.
play. Get it out of the playbook. Okay, so he clearly thinks it's against the Steelers. Eddie Valentine.
Okay. An eligible man downfield.
I was going to think defensive holding.
Or holding.
Either defensive or offensive. Ooh. I like how Hockley put that little emphasis on the word offense because, typically pass interference is against the defense. Okay, so
Whatever.
the helmets. The reason the helmets are so cool is that normally with the Steelers black helmets, you can't see all the cool new helmet design features, like the little polygon cutouts everywhere. Polygonal cutouts.
At Thomas Marshall, 6035. Welcome.
Tommy, we are loving these uniforms. I hated them, but now I love them. Did you say 85 yards?
On this drive.
You might got a little excited about the 85 yards. Oh, Tommy, oh boy. Oh boy. Tommy's
so what
daughter.
Happened to Cam Scatabo? What happened?
Okay. Here's the diagram. So here's your leg, right?
Yep.
And here's your foot. Is the AirPod case. His foot was like this.
Oh.
He dislocated his ankle.
Nice.
Which is not something I was aware that you could do.
What?
Yeah, what the hell is that?
Me.
You dislocated your ankle?
I've had that happen. Yeah, dude.
Of course you have. You've had every injury I've seen on playing football.
Have I not shown you the pictures? I have pictures of it.
Is that the footy one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I thought you dislocated your knee.
No, it's my ankle.
For some reason, dislocated ankle just never registered with me as a thing.
It's hard. The pictures don't do it justice, but
I remember you telling me that it was
graphic in person.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that it was like
Boswell.
ambulance time. Okay, so knowing that and knowing that Scattaboo was the savior of my fantasy team this season, give me the bad news.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, probably next year.
Okay.
The good news is when you break a bone like that, bones heal, man. You don't have to worry about ligaments and stuff. Like bones heal, and when they heal, are good. They're actually stronger. Yeah, look. Here, I'll show you this.
What do you think about that first drive? You had Roman Wilson going for 85 yards. Oh, yeah, but worse, Rich. Like,
No, I'm sure.
I mean,
I
that's
I had tried to put this back together by myself
like instinctively.
before. Yeah, I tried to move it and I couldn't. I got it like halfway and then that was it. It was farther right. It was pointed more over here. Anyway, and then
Hold
this
on,
is
sorry.
this
I
is
was trying
funny.
to get the volume right so that I could actually. I feel like I'm shouting. Um, so kind of like the way that Jacqueline Kennedy Bouvier Onassis tried to put JFK's skull back on his head.
Yeah.
Go back to that picture of you laying down, giving the thumbs up. That's gonna. I want that to be my new my computer wallpaper.
So that what happened there? They had he gave me. I had a line in here, and they
Yeah,
gave
how doped up
me
are you?
something. Well, he gave me some shots in my ankle because he's like, we got to set. We're gonna do surgery in the morning, but we have to set it tonight. First of all, when they cut my shoe off, I pissed myself. That was the first thing that happened
Why? Oh, because
because
it
it
hurt so
hurt so
bad.
bad. The pain
Oh,
was so bad that I actually pissed myself. And
dude.
okay, so then he came and he gave me a bunch of shots in here because he's like, we got to set it tonight, even though we're gonna just do surgery first thing in the morning. And he did that. He like gave me some shots and he walked away for an hour and they wore off. And then he
Oh,
came back and he this basically put a cast on, but he had my foot on his chest. He was like
yeah,
holding it, and I'm like, I was sweating,
yeah. But you
like
don't
not
want to say
making
anything.
noise. Yeah,
You don't want to say anything, right?
it was so bad. And then they a nurse ran and grabbed a syringe of something. It must have been like Toradol or whatever they give people that like these pros that
It wasn't
um
up here help. It was
no,
leg help.
it was
Yeah,
it was like I felt a little bit of pain, then it went away immediately. Anyway,
really. That's crazy. Oh, don't share that. We'll get taken down.
no, they saved me from it. I had that up because I have some more pictures from the Rockville Chamber of Commerce wall of fame to share.
What do you mean the rock filled? Oh, you do.
I have four more.
What do you think of
They're
that
all
first
good.
drive?
I think it was one play. Really, they lost yards after they completed that pass.
And that Spencer Anderson catch that. Got to stop the run.
The
That's what
Spencer
TJ
Anderson
says.
4 yard gain.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking
So
of?
this Christian Watson guy is electric. But I'm sorry, that's Josh Jacobs. Christian Watson is the receiver. I think he's number 4. And he's
Yeah, he's a
electric,
rookie,
but he's
right?
always injured. Second year, I think, maybe third.
It's a Roman Wilson of the Green Bay
But
Packers.
Roman Wilson, but he's actually like caught. He more like Martavis Bryant, like
Okay,
freakish talented, scores a touchdown every time he plays, but is never there.
that wasn't good.
That was a great throw by Jordan Love. I don't know
Yeah.
much about him. Like I'm curious to see his game tonight.
Well, he was the guy that got Aaron Rodgers booted, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That is correct. He commented on that this week.
Little revenge body game. Khloe Kardashian
So
revenge body game.
this Thursday is the big day for my company.
Oh, it is. It's back
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, they found a way. It's actually really interesting the way they found out to do it. There's a SEC has like an automated filing system that can be, as long as it's submitted into the system, it can be quote unquote reviewed enough to put it in conditional approval for like 20, 30 days or something like that. And since the servers are running still for now, because someone still paid the AWS bill for now, it worked. So they were able to get it within the month, which is nuts.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
So they rented out
you're local?
Tao nightclub in New York City.
That's so cliche.
What, Tao?
Renting out a nightclub. Just
I mean,
renting
you
out a
couldn't
nightclub to celebrate an IPO.
get more. But you know what's interesting is that like that's why they're doing it.
It's one reason to throw a party.
No, they're doing it because they want to look like a tech company IPOing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Well,
they want that
mission
buzz to be
accomplished.
out there. Yeah. It's very much the wrong reason to do it. That Christian Watson's number 9. I just saw him.
Chris Watts. Got it.
So I got a hotel room in the city for Thursday night solo.
Exciting. Exciting times.
Yeah. You want to set an over under on what time I'll go back to my room and sleep?
8:30.
Yeah, it's probably good. I think it starts at like 7:30, so that's probably accurate.
Yep. There's nothing more I hate these days than like going to a bar networking like party.
This one's a little different because everyone in attendance just got wealthier that day. So, there's a buzz in the air.
Okay, well,
I lost my bet. Funnily enough, he was the odds-on favorite to be the first touchdown.
Robert Kraft.
Yeah, Robert Kraft.
Milan Kraft.
Aaron Rodgers always looks like some kid's dad waiting to pick him up after the game. Doesn't he?
Just emotionless, but kind of annoyed that he's there.
Dead inside and like just kind of over this whole thing. But is going to put the effort in because he knows he needs to.
That's an interesting face mask.
Yeah, it's cool. I've seen that one before. I like it.
Triple temple protection.
Triple lobe.
It's the shut tri-temp.
Triple frontal lobe
what I was thinking
protection. What?
I was watching Remember the Titans.
Oh, and I was just watching that in 30-second increments on YouTube.
That's where it was coming up for me. They must be doing something.
It's probably just some dude.
For teams that for that team that conquered took a long time to like get over the skin color issue, the racial issue, like serious strife. They really swept that new quarterback kissing Gary Bertier. They got over that pretty quick.
Yeah, that was an interesting scene in that movie.
That happened, and they were like, "What? Oh, that's okay. Well, whatever."
Oh, what do you mean that happened?
Like that happened. There were racial tensions amongst the Titans for a long time, but like there was never like an actual. I don't know. There was never like something acute that happened. Right. There was never like a race fight with the Titans. There were fights
within the Titans.
Yeah.
Right.
One that guy kissed another guy. Like that.
Yeah, the quarterback.
That thing happened, and in the locker room, and they were just like, "What?"
Yeah, everyone was so stunned by it that it pretty much didn't get addressed for the rest of the meeting. Or the rest of the movie, except for that the one guy asks him at one point. He's like, "Yo, man, I just gotta know." Yeah. He's like, "It's cool either way. I gotta know. We're roommates."
And then that was it. Then they were done.
What a power alpha move from that mysterious outsider.
Yeah, really.
Like you want, it's like when you go into prison and they say find the biggest guy and punch him in the face. No. Find the biggest guy and make out with him.
Doug White.
Doug White's dentist. Got a second home thanks to Doug's many attempts at dental surgery. Get out of here.
I'm serious,
Serotonin.
man. I'm telling you, serotonin. Look at the pixelation of this picture. I mean, it's not. This
Hold
was a
on.
JPEG. This was not a
Is
PNG
is was
file.
this taken while he was being ushered into a police station against his will, or did he choose that angle?
This company definitely, USTAS, is definitely under federal indictment
Like
for something.
that is that's like the angle that a dictator has their portrait taken at.
Like, this
We
is the
can't we
best picture
can't
they could find
women
of
aren't
Ginny.
fair. Yeah.
Like, it's
Women are not fair
witness
game.
protection. Dr. Reeve Brenner.
Now this is a more folksy pose.
Dr.
Bank
Reeve
shot
Brenner. What a
sports.
name. This is
Yeah.
a Tim and Eric name for one
Now,
of their
what do you
skits.
think Dr. Brenner has his doctorate in?
Mathematics.
Yeah, I
Easily.
was going to say history.
Bank shot sports. It'd be interesting to go through
Mathematics.
all the go through all the companies these people worked for and see which ones still exist.
You know who was
I was only
probably the
10 years
best
old.
educator that we ever came into contact with during our public schooling in Western PA?
Petrus.
Second best,
Zebo.
third best. Mr. Reeves, gym teacher.
Mr. Reeves.
Was that his name? Mr. Henderson. Mr. Henderson.
He was a
With
great
the
basketball
toupee?
player.
With toupee, remember him?
Tall guy, right?
Yeah.
A tall older. Yeah, he was good.
He was great. I remember one time, I got a good Mr. Henderson story. I was in third grade. We were in third grade. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I got in trouble for swearing. And the teacher like made me call my mom during school,
Wow.
made me
Wow.
call my mom and tell her that I swore, which is looking back like an insanely cruel thing to do to a child. So anyway, that happened before gym class. So I was late to gym class. And of course, I was in tears, right?
Yeah, right.
Because I just had to call my mom during the day and be like, hey, mom, guess what? I swore in class, and the teacher is now hovering over me like a warden supervising this. Ooh.
That was
Anyway,
not good.
I got the gym class. Everyone was sitting Indian style down on the gym floor, and I had to walk in late and hand Mr. Henderson a note. And he saw me and could tell I was upset. And he looked at the note, and then he read it, and he goes, will I come to Josh's birthday party? Yes, I will, Josh. Come on in and sit down. And I thought, like, that was
Nice.
a cool thing to do. You know, I
Yeah.
was definitely not the best. Fifth and sixth grade, I was probably already getting a little wound up. So I thought that was very cool.
Yeah, that's a good story.
Yeah. It's the kind of thing that sticks with you.
Yeah. He was good. He wasn't afraid to kick people out.
Mm-hmm.
I got kicked out of gym class once, and I don't remember. I didn't do anything wrong. He just was in a mood, kicked me out in the hall. I never got kicked out of class.
Something?
Like, that was rare. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't my style.
No. I think maybe in Mrs. Dilly's class, we all got sent out to the hall for a minute.
Yeah, and even that, like, I never felt good about it. Like, I was never like, sick.
No, the only people that did that were the ones who went home and like had cigarettes point. Oh, could you imagine getting drilled like that?
No, that looked painful.
Yeah.
Enough of this.
There's your boy,
Danny Smith again. Thank God the ref got in the way.
He coached them up so the guy would drop that ball.
Yeah, he coached them up that they almost recovered a fumble.
Yeah. What time's this kid's game over? I got to get home. Got to do my taxes. Starts.
Yeah, I was in Las Vegas for a conference, and there was a party. The law firm we use had a party at a casino bar club, and it started at like, we'll say at 9. Started at 9, and I'm like, I'm going from 9 and I'm gonna be there at 9 and just say hi to some people and then leave. And I got there at 9:05, and there was 0 people there, and I didn't even stop to like walk in. I just walked past because you could kind of see in. It was like an open. I was like, I'm not even gonna stop. I'm just gonna keep walking right back to my room. This is not happening.
Why?
I was exhausted,
Yeah.
and I just didn't want to wait until 10:30.
Yeah.
I wasn't gambling, like I'm not a gambler.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you don't
Not
like to gamble?
drinking.
You won't sit down and play some blackjack?
Nah,
Roulette?
nope, no more.
You used to, but not anymore? You there? It's
Something's
funny, man, because I used to be like, I still go down to Atlantic City every year with a couple of my buddies from college. And it used to be that we sat, like, we would gamble all night until like 3, 4 a.m., have a couple sody pops. And, just it's kind of nice. You just sit there and you kibitz and you play cards. But the last
we
couple
used to do
years,
that.
like, I haven't wanted to, like, I gambled so conservatively. Like, I was just trying to break even. I didn't do anything risky. Like, I was just trying to keep my stack alive, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
we used to do that.
I used to play the Wheel of Fortune. Dude, I'd gambled. I have some crazy gambling stories. I used to play the Wheel of Fortune slot machine that was $100 a pull and bet 3 credits every time. So $300 a spin. Just bing, 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 bing. It's nuts.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm over all that. Remember when we were playing blackjack and the guy next to me got head stood up and head butted
Yeah,
another dude in the head in the face
I do
in
remember that.
wheeling?
And wheeling, and you
That
like
might have been
you
the
were ready
last
to
time I ever gambled.
really?
Definitely was the last time I've ever been to wheeling.
Ooh, dude, Jalen Ramsey
Oh,
just lit him up.
the
Um,
the I took my headphones out and it stopped my playback, so I'm a little behind. I think the it's
Jesus.
not my computer. The docking station in here just started. The fan went nuts on this thing.
Oh, really?
The docking station. It's weird.
All right, so 14, play clock, 13, 12, 11,
So, all right, I'll
10.
do it. 17. Hold on.
Just tell me
12,
when it gets to 7
11,
seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7,
All right, we're good.
6, 5. Um, that that was a crazy gambling story.
Yeah.
Because like, 1 second, they're like hit or stay. So I'd be like, just give me 1 second. And he turned around and he headbutted the guy in the face.
Yeah.
And I remember and then he sat back down.
Yeah, he sat back down.
like nothing.
But like
And I
but if
remember
I
being like,
recall, that guy
dude,
wasn't like a
hold.
bad dude. Like he was a cool guy
I
and he
think
was
the
having a good
guy that
time.
got headbutted was, who knows what the story was. Yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't, that guy wasn't belligerent. The guy who did
That's what I
the
mean.
headbutter
Yeah.
did not was not causing issues.
But
Is
he
this
went
Milan
to it
Craft
very
again?
quickly. The, this was my instinct of the game is that it was not going to be a close game one way or another. Either the Steelers pulled a
Yeah,
rabbit out of their hat, but I think this team is just not very good. And I
yeah, I
think
don't
it's
think
a
so.
wise observation that they've only had success against backup quarterbacks. Dylan Gabriel and
Is that right?
yeah, Dylan
Yeah,
Gabriel and then the Vikings guy.
yeah,
And then they
McCarthy,
lost to Joe Flacco,
right?
who's like the first. Yeah, let me check this against the let me check the tape. They beat Justin Fields. They lost.
Oh, you're muted. Something happened.
Yeah, you back? So they've beat Dylan Gabriel, Carson Wentz, Drake May, and Justin Fields, and they've lost to Joe Flacco and Sam Darnold. Hey,
Yeah,
Tucker, the Panthers. Is he
there you
from
go.
Upper St. Clair? You know what took a way too long to catch up
But
and
there's not
get
a lot,
even
not a lot,
somewhat cool?
not a lot of Hillary voters in that shot right there.
Not a lot of Kamala. Not a lot of Kamala support. You know what has looked dumb for way too long? High school sports uniforms.
It's such, yeah. Think about it though.
They're
I
lagging.
know what you mean. Here's the issue.
Nah, cool shit has been available way too long.
Listen, the problem. It's not that it's not available. The problem is you are trying to outfit so people in such different phases of puberty that all play like in the NFL, everyone's the same size generally. All these professional teams, like basketball players in the NBA, are all tall as shit. They're all built similarly. You can't
Okay.
outfit somewhat like a ninth grader who is weighs 120 pounds the same with the same batch of uniforms,
Yeah.
right? You're ordering the same shit for the same for the offensive lineman on the football team who just is plays to play. Is a senior and has a mustache. You have to fit all
So,
that in the
so
same
you're
order.
saying that they can't
And you
afford
can't
the
wait until a
wide range of,
team's yeah.
so it's a
You're
money
doing that
thing?
before the team gets picked.
So it's a money thing.
I think it's just a logistics thing. You're not custom
But why
ordering
don't they
a bunch
just
of
buy it
basketball.
in no, I mean sometimes it fits you well, sometimes it doesn't. My uniform was huge on me because I
Yeah,
was like
right.
115 pounds my freshman year.
That's all they had left.
What?
They're not giving
I
Josh.
don't think that's the
They're
reason.
I do. I think it's a fit thing.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So, dude, no, that doesn't make any sense. When we played basketball, the bigger numbers were for the bigger people. I wanted number 44, and it was
Mm-hmm.
like hanging off of me, so I had to get 22.
Right. My
That's
point.
it. They could have been a cooler uniform in the same situation.
So
They
you're
could
saying the
have they could
design of
buy the
them wasn't
same
good?
number. Yeah, the design and like they showed that picture of Tucker Kraft in his high school
Yeah.
basketball uniform. So that's
Yeah.
probably from 6 years ago, 7 years ago. And it was horrible looking. Like there was no it was the tank top with the too wide, like the shoulders were too wide.
Yeah.
There was
That
like
one looked bad. And I'm
but
sure
they're
in
all
his
bad.
town of 450 people, probably maybe money was an issue.
Yeah, man, but look at like the Woodland Hills, like one of the most well-endowed high school programs in the country. Their uniforms suck. Upper St. Clair uniforms suck. Mount Lebanon uniforms are actually
Ours were
pretty
pretty
cool.
good. I don't know what you're talking about. When we played that our sophomore year, we got the North Carolina Diamonds for our
In
away
basketball?
uniforms. Yeah,
Yeah, but
they
remember
look
what they were
great.
like before that?
Yeah, they were like the sheen.
Yeah, yeah, they had a lot of sheen.
They were like satin.
Yeah, the sateen look.
I had one that was so tight that I had to cut because I wanted to be number 12. I don't know, number 12, or I was on the
Yeah, see, those
varsity
are the
team, but I
little
never
ones.
played, so I got like the last pick.
Yeah.
And the one I had was so tight that I had to cut down. I had to cut the armholes to get in and out of it.
That's
But my
funny.
shorts were still baggy, so I had like I
Yeah.
had this skin tight top, but like
That's
baggy
kind of a
shorts. It
cool
was
look.
tear at such. It was yeah. Look, it was cool now. I was not
Yeah.
uh, in the right state of mind to think it was cool then.
And do you remember the shorts from our JV uniforms? They were super wide, like the waist was like a 46, but they were very short. And we all wanted no, that's what it was. They were very short, and the only ones that were longer were the bigger ones. So we all wore like we all like tied them around their waist with like a rope.
I don't remember that.
The only way the Steelers win this game is if the defense has like a few turnovers, which doesn't look likely because Jordan Love's playing pretty well, or the Packers completely implode and shoot themselves in the foot. I guess that's the same thing actually. 4 turnovers.
Yeah, I don't love that Darius Slay was pumped about breaking up that pass because he didn't do it.
Hold on, back to the catch-up corner. A lot of talk about how Darius Slay is cooked at 34 years old. Oh, that was the big talk, is how the hell do you let Jamar Chase 57? He probably
He missed it.
microwaved that ball. Oh, he didn't microwave the ball. That's the problem.
He microwaved it too.
Yeah. He forgot to do the power setting. So yeah, it was how does Jamar Chase get open for that many slants? Because he had like 23 targets that game or some obscene number like that. Wow, that's close. Oh, that was another thing in Josh's catch-up corner. The field, Aaron Rodgers and Cam Hayward said that no professional sport should have been played on the field in that condition last game in Pittsburgh. So
Really?
immediately after last game, I remember when Boswell tried to kick the field. We were off after this. Boswell tried to kick a field goal and his plant foot, like it was like he was trying to do it on a putting green. It like dug into the grass and he missed the field goal. Because he almost fell down.
This
Well,
is
because it
this
was
is not.
after we
It
stopped
was
watching.
2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
No, well, it was a mini bye. It was last Thursday.
I thought that game was in Cincinnati. No, that was in Pittsburgh.
Oh no. Okay, I'm sorry. You're right. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. It was the Cleveland game.
Okay.
So they resodded the field.
Bad. Yeah.
Yeah, but Pitt played on it yesterday. And people who watched the Pitt game said that it looked really, it's going to be a disaster today.
It doesn't look that bad. I mean,
well, they were just saying that the missed field goal was because his plant foot slid.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm okay with that. Like, let these guys not be able to kick field goals. We just will know that and not kick 60-yarders, 57-yarders.
I mean, Wizard of Boz had no problem with it.
That's right.
He kicked a 53-yarder.
This field, the grass on this field is more notable than like for its bad condition than any other stadium I can think of.
I agree. And that's a thing. Like it's known in the league among the players that this is a terrible playing surface. Did you see the Jets won today? It was here. I got to tell you that by the numbers because it wasn't like I've never been more surprised to glance up at the TV and be like, how are they winning?
Who'd they beat?
They beat the Bengals.
Someone in the oh nice.
Yeah. So listen. So the Jets outscored the Bengals 23-7 in the fourth quarter and won by a point. Yeah.
That's exciting. It's an exciting
so they were
to
up
watch if you're in New York.
24. They were up 33-16 at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Wow. Game inches.
Yeah. Bend don't break.
Every second you play all 60 minutes.
Gotta play out 60 minutes.
60-minute men.
Play to the whistle.
Yes.
You're ahead of me. How did that happen?
Let me stop.
No, don't stop because I don't want to keep falling behind. Did you stop?
No, for a second.
Okay, 29 was the play clock. So let me just. All right, he made the extra point, or he made the field goal.
Hold on. Let me see if I can just jump ahead. I can't.
Okay, I'll come back to you. Let me know when they go to commercial. Like right when the frame.
He hasn't even kicked the field goal yet.
Okay, just let me know right when the frame dissolves and goes to commercial. Yeah. Hey, Rich, he makes
All
it.
right. Close. He made it. They're showing the coaches, and they are about to go to commercial rights now.
Okay. Okay, so 7-6. Boswell's got 250 yarders.
Are the Steelers? Here's a question: Are the Steelers a poverty ass franchise?
Yes,
I
that is
agree.
exactly what's happening.
I totally agree. Stadium sucks. They always rank at the bottom of the league for player, whatever.
Yep.
When they do that survey, like player
Yep.
accommodations or perks,
Yeah, like the locker room sucks and the facilities suck and like the coaches
the
suck.
food, they gotta pay for the
The
food.
food sucks. Yeah. The vending machines only has like Mallow cups left in it.
RC Cola.
Yeah, that is correct. They are a poverty franchise. It's embarrassing, and that's the only thing that makes sense, that the field is in such bad condition because they won't spend the proper, like there's no other grass surface in the league that has this problem.
Right. Right. Uh, it seems as and you keep hearing, people love the Steelers. The Steelers, uh, such a such a tradition. Everyone wants to play for them, and it's like they probably believed that for a long time and use that as an excuse to like not upgrade shit.
Let's see I think they
Like
are.
buying your own plane. They charter flights. I think we talked a little bit about this when they played in Europe, but like some teams have their own airplanes. They don't have to charter flights.
So I'm looking up NFL owners by net worth.
What's funny about that list is like they're all billionaires, right? Because they own NFL franchises, which are all worth $1 billion at least. So you're like, which billionaire can't afford to have nice grass on their field? Like what are we doing?
Okay, I reject all these cookies. Have you ever like reviewed the cookies
Yeah,
to see what you're
sometimes.
actually agreeing to? It's pretty. It's like
I
we
never agree.
will
If I'm
sell your
reviewing, I'm not
information.
agreeing.
I know, but it's just funny to see what your options are. Okay, so yeah, there's a big lack of disparity between the Rooney's net worth and some of the other owners. So the richest is the Broncos, $77 billion. Then there's a pretty big jump between the first and the second, which is the Hunt family in KC, worth 25 billion. Panthers 20, Seattle 20, Rams 16, Jets 16, Jerry Jones 15. So the spoiler alert: the Rooney's is just over $1 billion, and that's mostly just the Steelers.
It's all the Steelers. That's how they
Well,
make.
they
That's
have
how they.
racetracks and other stuff. Don't
Well,
throw a flag on him.
the Meadows. They own the
No,
Meadows
remember they had to sell a good chunk of their stake because the NFL wouldn't allow them to remain owners with gambling.
in the Meadows.
I don't think did they own the Meadows?
I don't know. That'd been
I mean,
funny.
I think it's not even like that nice of racetracks. They own like dog tracks. I'm not kidding. I think it is dog tracks.
Wheeling Downs,
Like not even that
wheeling
nice,
Wheeling Downs and slots, Charlestown races and slots.
where you
So
can
there was this
come
weird time in
play
West
some
in West
blackjack and get
Virginia
headbutted.
where you couldn't, like, all the casinos were strictly slot machines. Do you remember that?
Wait, say it again.
Like the casinos in West Virginia weren't full casinos; they were just slot machines.
Yeah. So they rank 28th in net worth, by the way.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
There
Yeah, I
was a
remember
place called
slots were
Charlestown,
legalized well before table games.
West Virginia had one called Charlestown Races and Slots, where they had horse races and just slot machines.
I like it. Speaking of legalizing gambling
Charlestown races and slots.
and the path that legalized gambling has taken, you seem like you've had a busy week. Were you able to catch any of the headlines about the NBA gambling?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh my God.
It seems like it's straight out of The Sopranos, right?
Exactly. It's the whole thing seems like a plot to a movie. But I mean, I think this is, as you know, too, the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
Like, there's
It's
no
funny.
question. As soon as they let sports betting get into everybody's fucking phone with player
Right.
props, not just game lines, but like you can bet on any outcome
Right.
for any game.
Individual player
Yeah.
outcomes. Guys who are definitely on the margins of being in the league in general,
Yep.
who are the ones that will be most susceptible.
Yeah. Like I
Makes
bet
sense because
they
this didn't just
target
happen
these
this week.
guys.
Like it happened last week or last year was the first big one, right? That guy Jonte Porter.
Yeah, but that was a much less compelling narrative and smaller scale.
Sure. Yeah.
This was I think he was an all-star, Terry Rozier, or close to being an all-star, if not. Like he was a 20
I'd
point a
heard
game
of him.
scorer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an Anthropic commercial. Interesting.
Oh, there's a Reba commercial.
There's a Reba commercial. But like
Reba
that
on
now makes it
Fridays.
official that almost everything is rigged. Do you have any faith that there's not widespread fraud in politics, elections, athletics, colleges? What am I missing? Healthcare, insurance. It's all fraudulent.
Yep.
What's happened to our society, Richard?
It's always been like this, maybe.
It's not very flat and friendly, is it?
Nope.
So,
It's not
like,
very
how
Thursday
long?
either.
I would love to be in the NFL offices in Manhattan right now, hearing how they're trying to do damage control on whatever inevitable gambling story is about to break. Because every journalist in the country is now trying to sniff out more gambling corruption. And it's
Yep.
happening in the NFL. Although I don't think I think it would be really hard to do in football.
Definitely harder. I mean, basketball would be the easiest sport, right? Or
Definitely. You got the
baseball
ball
as
in
a
your
pitcher.
hands.
Those and that's what's happened already this
Yeah.
year.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
but you have to be control either the quarterback or a kicker, maybe. Nice.
Yeah, kicker could be it.
Oh, that better be holding.
No, it's not. TJ thinks it is.
All right, Tom. Oh. The refs, on the other hand, I mean, Donahue was a big deal. Don't tell me there's
That
not
was
one ref in. He's all over his face mask. What?
what I don't understand.
Okay, good.
Ooh.
Penalty is
Okay.
declined.
Little reversal of
Give them
fortune.
each a half a sack.
Yeah. Well, he
Yeah,
got
get
rid
out
of the
here,
ball
Tom.
first, but yeah.
I mean, how is that
Oh
a
yeah,
legal hit
face
to the face
mask
and not a face mask?
because he didn't grab.
That was a good hit. That was such a good hit too.
That's the rule. If you don't close the hand around the face mask, it's illegal hands to the face. He
Oh,
kept
is
his
that right? Okay.
fingers out. Yeah.
If you're not gonna grab the face mask, just keep your hands off the face mask.
Yeah, I think about that sometimes. As someone who never played football, I would imagine like but it's also really hard to stop because it feels so good to grab onto it. And then as
Yeah,
soon as you
I
do,
did it
that guy's
once.
like he bends to your will, right?
Yeah, there you total control.
Yeah, what's
I
going
did
on. You
it.
just can't help yourself. Really?
I only did it. I played football for 6 games my
Yeah.
life, and I
How
was
much fun
running the
was
ball and
it?
I got tackled and I was mad. It was pretty fun. It hurt,
Yeah.
but
Does
I,
it?
I was a little pussy too. But the I got tackled and I was mad. And
Yeah.
so I was like on the ground, and the guy who tackled me was like next to me, and I grabbed his face mask from the inside and I like held it on the ground. I was like, "Bitch,
Whoa.
shut up." I know.
You were a fullback, right?
Yeah,
And you got the ball though, right?
I did.
Did you ever do anything good? Anything interesting?
I scored a couple touchdowns. I had 100
Did you?
yards one game.
That's
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah, I don't remember much from your football exploits because I wasn't around.
you didn't play on the team.
My mom wouldn't let me, and probably she saved me. Like, imagine what how that would have gone. I was too little. I think that was in middle school when you played, or was it high school? No, you was it
Eighth
high school? That
grade.
wasn't high school, was it?
Eighth
Yeah,
grade.
8th grade. I
All
think you would have
the
been a great
a
football
lot of the
player if you would have
soccer
stuck with it.
players. Yeah, it was like the soccer players decided to play football for Fort Couch Middle School, and we
That's
didn't
cool.
lose.
Really?
We never lost.
Jim Render must have been pretty fired up about that.
It was Zoltan Toth, man. What are you talking about?
Well, Jimmy Render, you were his incoming freshman class.
Yeah, he didn't care.
Did you
Jim Render
play with anyone
doesn't make
who
house
went
calls.
on to do well in high school? Keith Swaney, maybe?
Just Justin Sujansky. Ever heard of him?
Yeah, I bet he was dominant, wasn't he?
Yeah, yeah, he was.
He played. He didn't play
He was so
professionally, did he?
fast. No, he. I think he kicked at Syracuse,
Yeah, he was a
and I
punter,
think they.
right?
I think nah, kicker,
A
and I
place
think
kicker.
they played at Virginia Tech when I was there. I think. I don't remember
Dude,
the
he was a
details.
crazy, crazy good athlete.
Yeah. Look at us having our own little reunion. Apparently that happened.
Yeah, I saw something on Instagram. I made a comment. Dude, it made me instantly feel stupid for not going. Like I saw friendly, familiar faces. I should have gone. It would have been a nice thing to do. You know, you don't
Yep.
want you can't ever go home again, but like sometimes it's okay to like just enjoy it for what it is, which is a meaningless night to see some old faces.
Sure. Yeah. I definitely don't hate on the idea of reunions. I
No,
just
I
don't
hate
feel like
on
going this one.
myself for being so cynical and not going.
It's also
I
like
should
if
have.
I lived there, that'd be one thing, but
Yeah, but I could have brought the granddaughter home to see my parents. They would have loved that.
oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, no,
Anyway,
you are a bad guy.
I'm a piece of shit, aren't I?
Yeah. Oh,
Flag,
flag down.
defensive holding or offensive holding? Yes. This has been a weird game, huh? Seems like we should be out of it.
Did you ever notice that the refs see they have the string around their fingers
Yeah, is that the
so they
whistle?
count downs? No,
Shut up. Is it really?
I'm serious. Yeah. Next time they call a
Yeah.
penalty, you'll see it.
I went to the Rutgers Oregon game last week.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd never been to a major college football game, believe it or not. And
How was
I
it?
got it. Well, I mean, it was like 42-3 at halftime. Oregon's a far superior team, but the
Sure.
production value in at the Rutgers Stadium was fantastic. Like big spark cannons, fireworks. They had a drone show because it was their homecoming, and
Oh wow,
like huge ghost. Then it was like a dragon. Then it said home spelled out homecoming, like huge in the sky. It was really cool. Have you ever seen one of
that's
those
cool.
drone shows yet?
No,
Yeah, they're neat. I mean, it
no,
was
I
really
haven't.
something to see. Um, anyway, why did I say that? Why did I bring that up? What did you
The
say?
string. We were talking about the home reunions.
I don't
String
remember.
around the fingers for
Oh,
refs.
oh yeah, that's what it was. The dial-a-down was digital.
Yeah,
I don't like
nice
that.
run. Yeah, I know it's not as good, but I know
It's not
I've
as
seen
good.
it. I know what you mean.
Yeah, it just looks like is this really how we want to use technology? Oh shit, look at this.
I'd be hating on this guy if I didn't know who that
I
was, and I
know.
was sitting there, I'd be like, all right, dude, come on.
Sand makes a lot of sense, but they certainly have a swimming pool somewhere that he could be doing this in.
You're right, like pulling a soccer goal around. Like, okay, man,
I can
just
picture
run
his coach being like, Jalen,
the hills.
I I know you can run, but can you run with a soccer goal strapped to you? I guess we'll find out.
Can you run facing the beach at a crowded beach in knee high water?
Where do you think
Yes
that
or
was?
no? Uh, Punta Vallarta,
Ocean City,
maybe.
New Jersey?
There's some. Ocean City, New Jersey is pretty nice, actually, as far as beaches go.
Ocean City, Maryland's pretty nice.
No, it's not. No, the
Do I have them
opposite.
mixed
I think
up?
you're getting them
I
mixed
know.
up.
Yeah, okay. All right, gotcha.
Ocean City,
I knew one of them was
Ocean City, New
nice.
Jersey's like no. There's no. It's a dry town, and so there's not a bar scene. There's like none of that. It's a lot of people that
Yeah,
live there, have houses there. They don't rent a lot.
that's
Ocean City,
cool.
Maryland is a boardwalk with the stores that have the T-shirts that
Ron
you would
John.
never know, like the shirts that just say dumb shit.
Oh, yeah, like I fucked your mom or something like that.
The best one I saw recently at it was actually in Rehoboth, but same thing. It was black shirt, big white block print. It said, "Proud dad of a couple dumbass kids." Who's buying that?
Oh, that's awesome.
I know. I almost
Aaron
wanted to
Rodgers
buy
is
it.
buying that to wear to his kids' games.
Where is that to practice?
Yeah. And
He'd be
then
so
the kids
annoyed.
go,
Oh, that was
Dad, and
fourth
he goes,
down.
What? It says I'm proud.
Yeah,
The
proud of
dad,
my
the dad
dumbass
who buys
kids.
that shirt definitely makes that joke.
All right, here we go. Another field goal.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers just looks so impressive with everything he does. He looks so competent.
Good signing.
Did Boz miss
Good
that?
signing. Is that Cam?
Yeah, it is.
Cut him. Cut him. Cut this
Look at
guy.
Tomlin.
You could do that. That would be funny if an offensive lineman got into gambling debts and was like, "I gotta go do something. I'm gonna get false started. I'm gonna get 10 false starts on this drive."
So I would imagine so the way that the NBA story got caught was because one of the sports books pattern recognition triggered, right?
Yep,
Triggered an alarm. And first of all, I would imagine that their AI is so advanced at this point that it could spot the slightest aberration, right?
I agree.
So there must be many, 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 many one-time offenders that the league gets to and quietly deals with, right? Because it's in everybody's best interest to shut that shit down right away. How
Yep.
easy would it be to spot a football player where you have companies like PFF and the sports books, frankly, that are studying every single rep from every single camera angle for every single player? And
So I
then you
guess
had what the Ravens did this week with Lamar Jackson. He was, let me see if I get this right. Oh yeah, so he was listed as a full participant in practice on Thursday. And
yep.
he's been out for a while, so meaning he's going to play because if you get through full practice, you play. And the line went from 8 points to 3. Bunch of money went down on the Ravens, obviously. And then they announced the next day something that I don't think I've ever seen. They went back and were like, "Oh no, sorry, he was a limited participant in practice, and now he's questionable." And then he ended up not playing.
Oh,
Bad timing with the NBA stuff.
yeah, that's pretty bad. That's how it would happen in the NFL. You're right.
Yeah, around injuries and availability. A player is going to play, the rest of the world doesn't. It's almost like at the NFL, it's
Well,
almost
that's
like
what happened
insider
with
trading.
Jonte Porter. It was similar. That's how he got it because he wasn't like I'd never heard of that guy, but he convinced people to bet the minimum or under on his points or whatever it was, and he would start the game and then he would fake an injury and come out.
That's what Terry Rozier did too.
Yeah, that's
And I
it.
mean
Seems like the easiest way.
the tape on Terry Rozier is the most damning I've ever seen.
It's funny that
It
one
is.
game where he's just throwing the ball, shooting air balls
Yeah. Yeah, like he
multiple
looked
times on the same possession.
like if you had only seen that highlight reel, your reaction would be, how is this guy allowed to have the ball as much as he is?
Yeah, that's right.
Like, how are his teammates still passing to him?
He just had an off night. There's going to be more of that, like tape of verified gambling affected performances that will
Yep.
be.
That'll be
I'll
a
watch
good
all
YouTube
those.
compilation.
Yeah.
Obvious
Yep.
gambling. And it's annoying now because now any asshole who's lost a $10 bet is on the internet saying, I knew this was fixed when I had a bet in, and then the Steelers didn't cover, or whatever. The Jet, and it's like, well, no, that's just you lose bets sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes.
Steelers are winning this game. Would you
I know
find
that's
any
weird, right?
interest
Doesn't
in
feel like it.
if there was a feed that allowed us to hear what was going on in the quarterback's helmet?
I would. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
So here's why I say that. So at NASCAR races, you have to wear ear protection. It's just so loud, even if you're sitting in the top of the stands. And
I like that. That's
they
cool.
will rent you like the big muffs, like earmuffs, but they're also radios, and you can listen to either like the radio broadcast of the race or any individual team's radio, like from the crew chief and spotter to the driver.
How often are they talking?
It depends on like if it's a. I went to Bristol, and there's always there's cars everywhere. They're always around each other. And there's always wrecks, so they talk a lot. If you went to one that's like where they get spread out, it's not that it's not as much. But when
Mhm.
they're talking, it's fun to listen to.
So
So
I
yeah, if
watched
I would absolutely listen to
I
that
watched that
feed.
Drive to Survive F1 documentary
Yeah,
on Netflix, which is great if you ever want to get into F1. It's very interesting,
I
and
watched. Yeah, I watched one.
they're pretty sparse in their communication and very direct, and like if someone makes a comment that we would find interesting, it's a rare thing.
Yeah,
All very procedural. Pit here, your P4,
yeah.
next lap,
F1's a
pit,
little different. I feel
keep
like.
keep pushing. But there's so much strategy in F1, like so much around the tires, around how much when you
Yeah,
use the like booster, the battery booster, around how much power you're giving to the engine. Like it's really an incredible machine to operate, especially at that speed. And those guys are amazing. So was it that, or was it like, oh, this son bitch cut me off one more time, I'm gonna ram him into the wall?
it'd be like outside, 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 outside. You're clear.
I like
Coming up
that.
on 44. Gonna give you a push. Inside, inside, inside.
I like
They
that.
do
Okay, so
yell
it's
at each other. They do swear every
yeah.
once in a while too, which is funny. Um,
Like I'm gonna get back
but
in that
I
pit.
mean,
I'm gonna
look,
get these daggone tires off.
it is cool whenever because they know that that's public, and so they like do code words about pit strategy. They like call out plays like coming down pit road, but that means it's opposite day, so that means they don't
But why the need for subterfuge?
because a car in front of them may then pit also, and if they pit,
Oh,
car behind them doesn't, they will pass them.
so it's not closed comms? Well, I guess not if you're listening to it.
No, if I'm listening to it, yeah,
So that's interesting because I know in
mm-hmm.
F1 that's not the case, right?
Right.
So I wonder if at some point, and this would actually make sense because NASCAR is much more it's a sport that has done a much better job marketing themselves in the United States. And I wonder if they had to make that trade-off. Like, yes, we can have the fans really engaged and give them access to our comms, but then everybody has access to our comms. Might could
I don't know.
be.
Maybe I feel like
Well, you have one motorsport where it isn't the case and one where it is. It would
yeah, but
lead me to
one,
believe it's
I
not.
think it had
There's
been
some
like
trade-off.
the way it is now in NASCAR forever. Like there was, it wasn't a decision made in the spirit of commerce, if
It
that
was
makes
that
sense. It
they
was just like,
refused
hey,
to
let's do
adapt.
this. Yeah, right. People just had ham radios in the stands, and they were like able to pick it up.
Yeah, more like the driver had a walkie-talkie on the passenger seat that he would
Right.
pick up and throw down in anger.
Yeah. The pack of cigarettes, coffee.
Like a pack of Winstons.
Those are events that, at this point in my life, I would never go to. But
Yeah, I know.
we
I'm
went.
bummed I missed it. I'd go to an F1 race just
I
because
wouldn't.
it's like much more
I,
sophisticated.
yeah, I don't know. I watched the first
Um,
episode of that thing, and I was, because
yeah,
everyone had told me the same thing, like, this is really good, and I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. And it was the episode where like the same team like
yeah, the Red Bull
forgot to
guys.
bolt the tires on, and they both fucking fell off in the middle of the race. Do you know what I'm talking about? It was the first episode of whatever the first
I
season
don't
ended.
remember that actually. I mean, I watched the first season in like a day.
It's like I can't remember what team it was, but they were not like one of the big teams, or maybe they were. I don't know.
Well,
But
I think there's only
both
like
cars,
16 teams in the
they
paddock.
like yeah, they didn't tighten the wheels, and then like the wheels just fell off the car. I'm like, what? How does this happen?
That's a pretty ridiculous. It's a pretty ridiculous outcome when you think about it.
Yeah,
So
it's
what
like
got me
it
into it
was
is
like
I
a
watched the
cartoon.
yeah.
It's like
Uh, yeah, like the wheel, all four wheels fall off and it goes
yeah,
splat. I watched the Brad Pitt movie F1, which is really good.
is it?
Yeah, it's a movie that even you would like, just because it like looks fantastic and he's so handsome and the cars are fast and like Top Gun. Oh, look at Jalen go!
I know.
Like Top Gun, they knew their audience and played to them very well.
Got it.
Like it didn't try to be anything it wasn't.
Collinsworth. Try work once. Try it again. I don't love Jalen Warren seeking contact like this. Like he's Cam Scadbo. He of the dislocated
But he
limb.
he's he's always done that. I'm looking up how many yards he has. Yeah, he's averaging 5.2 a clip. The pass game is not really getting off the ground today, though.
I don't.
Good to
Yeah,
see him back. Silent Cal.
Roman Wilson,
Yeah, I can't believe Roman
superstar.
Wilson got the ball in a game where Silent Cal is dressing. So Rogers is 9 for 12. He's completed 75% of his passes for 90 yards to one, two, to 9 different receivers.
Wow.
12 complete.
Really?
Yeah, wait.
One completion to
9
only one.
completions to
Everyone's got
9
one
different
completion.
receivers. That's correct.
Well,
No one has more than one. That's got to be I'm surprised they haven't put a graphic up of that. 9 completions to 9 different receivers can't happen that often.
yeah, right. One of them. I mean,
Did
think
you hear
about
Mike
that.
Tirico?
What he said. I didn't catch it.
Rogers looking at love. Love looking at Rogers.
Okay, yeah, Mike.
Poetic.
You got to think those guys. They go to commercial and just like, what do I do that for? You win some, you lose some. That's a hell of a acronym there. Great saves by Uber Eats. What a great save.
Wow, that was a great save. What a great save.
So how full was the Rutgers game? How far away is that from you guys? Two questions. Two-part question.
So without traffic, maybe 30 minutes. I think it
Okay.
took me an hour to get there, mostly just because I crawled in the game, game day traffic as I got close.
Was it crowded? Are they good or any? Like was it full?
It's a 52,000 person stadium, which surprised me,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not good at all. And it was pretty full for homecoming. And
Yeah.
like the people sitting, so the seats I had were like second row back from the end zone, in the end zone. So like very close to the field, sitting around a lot of regulars, and they all were like great people that just loved this terrible team. So it was a very cool vibe. I wasn't anywhere near the students.
Yeah.
It was very pleasant. It was like a very nice fall night. It was a night game, which is, I guess, a rare thing.
I figured drone show.
Drone show, right? Yeah, that
Drone show
doesn't
during the
play
day
as
just looks like
well
a
during
flock
the
of
day.
starlings.
Well, it looks like you're being invaded. It's terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. I just checked 1-4
Yeah.
in the Big
They
East
the
or
the
Big
only way
Ten.
they got that 3 points is because Oregon's running back fumbled on the opening drive of the game, like a freak fumble where it
Yeah,
popped like 20 feet up in the air and came back down. And then the Rutgers ran 3 plays, lost 2 yards, and kicked a field goal.
it is fun to go to a college football game. It
Yeah, it
just
was.
is. It
It was a cool
big
vibe.
time. They play whoever they play. 50,000. They all have 50,000 person stadiums. Like all those teams. It's
I
crazy to
know
think about.
it is. How could you not say it's bigger than the NFL?
Well, they're not always filled. That's the thing. So University of Maryland is not great.
No.
Um, but they don't fill the stadium.
Silent cow. It's the same
Roman.
thing, 50K.
It's something like that, yeah. Uh, it's funny because the golf course is right across the
Oh, there we
street.
go. 9 completion to 9 different players.
There it is. You called it. They're listening.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey NFL, watching
Yeah.
the
Hey,
stream.
guys. You're welcome. Sorry, go ahead.
So Maryland's not. They're so not good at college football that they have a parking lot across the street that's open for the golf course that they don't use. Like you're still allowed to like go play golf that day. Like if it was any other school, they'd have the parking lot. They'd have the golf course
There you go.
closed to park
Well, yeah,
cars
of
on.
course. They'd be parking cars on the golf course.
Right, right.
Yeah, it's like well, we use the game day parking for church overflow some days. The super church uses it for parking overflow. I mean, that's such a
First down
bullshit pass
Spotify.
interference call where like the quarterback underthrowing bails them out.
I think he does that on purpose. He
No
like
way.
because there's someone over the top on this play. I think right. Yeah,
No, it was just a
he's
bad throw,
there.
back shoulder fade. Oh, you
I
think?
don't know, man. I think he did that on purpose.
Look, even how he caught the ball was so
Oh,
good.
he's also he's also under
Yeah.
pressure.
Yeah, he might have done it on purpose then. Just thought like either Cal will come back to this or it will fall incomplete. Maybe not intending pass interference, but this would be huge if they score before the half.
Yeah. Did they get the ball first? I don't know. Pittsburgh to receive second half kick. They'll show us at the
Yep.
end of the first half. It's been that good. Wow. Touchdown 72% of the time. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Steelers get the ball at the second half. So Tommy had to go. He texted me at one point. His daughter's in high school, and she asked if he could drive her boyfriend home in 10 minutes.
Ooh.
Could you imagine, dude? I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to do that one day.
yeah, you are.
Like, can you drive this kid who's trying to grope me home?
You know how uncomfortable that car ride is for that kid. I mean,
Yeah.
that's as bad as it gets.
Yeah. Well, how do you play that? You be cool to him?
Yeah, yeah, I guess. I mean, it depends on how far the ride is, man.
I mean, are
If
you
it's
going
very
out of your way
close.
to like put him at ease?
Uh, I don't know. I
That's a
don't
good
know.
question, huh?
I'm not there mentally to be able to provide a. This is a
Neither am
fade to
I.
DK Metcalf. Hell yeah, there it is. Boom.
Nice
Wow.
play. Big body. Let him get squared up. Beauty. And a strike from two yards away. Hey, I
That
tell
was
you what,
sick,
that was
man.
a great way to wrap up that drive. Two decisive
Two
plays.
scores in a row.
That's 3 unanswered scores for the Steelers.
Is that right? Yeah, they were. It was
Yeah. 2
7-3.
field
You're
goals
right.
and a touchdown.
I mean, I don't
I
know
mean,
how
that's
you
just a
stop
perfect.
that.
Yeah, two pros at work right there.
You have to pick. If you're the defensive back, you just have to pick which one
Inside
you
or
think
outside,
he's going to do. Yeah, and
right?
then just hope that you're right.
Yeah.
Because he threw that ball before he made the decision to cut inside. He was throwing it there regardless.
Yeah. That's cool. I love when NFL quarterbacks throw with anticipation. It's so awesome.
Sword fighting is the best part.
Have you ever been to a place like this, medieval times?
I haven't. No, have you?
There's one close to me. No, but I've been telling Allison for a while, like I really want to go. I might make it a requirement on my birthday one year.
We did that in middle school. We did like a medieval times competition. Mr. Henderson
Really?
and yeah, we were at Boyce,
Oh, with the
and I
jousting?
remember
I thought it was like an American Gladiators thing.
there. This was a like joust. It wasn't like an obstacle course, but there were like medieval based games, and it was there were two people. There was someone who pushed the cart that was a horse, and there was the person who sat in the
Yeah.
horse. And I remember he was like, "Who wants to do it?" And everyone lost their mind. It was like,
The
"Ooh, oh, oh, this."
jousting?
But I was like, "I'm just gonna be cool and calm and raise my hand and
Yeah.
not be over the
Yeah.
top." And he picked me because of that, and I got to be the
See?
guy in the cart.
Good thinking, Rich. Good thinking.
It
See,
was like throw
I was right.
throw a
He was one
javelin.
of our better educators, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yep.
Um, when you were a kid, did you ever watch American Gladiators? I feel like it
Of
was always
course.
on.
Yeah, we're
How
talking
badly
Larry Zonka. Larry Zonka
Larry
was
Zonka
part of the
keeps coming
announcing team.
up. Yeah, he was. That's right. Great, good pick, by the way. Very good pick. Someone that other men will respect his point of view. That is their target demographic. They got
Men
that
of
right.
age
Yeah.
that have purchasing power
Yeah.
for the advertisers.
Larry Zonka. How badly did you want to set foot on that course and play those games?
Definitely Gauntlet, man. That was the
Oh,
best
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. And I always
Gauntlet
thought,
was
like,
great.
how'd you get shot with a tennis ball like that? Come on,
And but
just
that
ridiculous.
thing was going pretty good.
Like they shoot him at 150 miles. It's like
Yeah.
maybe, but you know,
By those
I definitely
gladiators
don't
who are
know.
each making
Some of those
34
games
grand
were
a year.
brutal, man.
Yeah.
There was a game. Oh, Chris, what was this? Get in the end zone.
Yeah, I
Um,
got in.
the game. There was a game where I think it was called Powerball.
Wait, so where does it go then?
Who's this?
I don't know.
Uh,
I've never heard of this guy in my life. Ukulele.
eesh.
Dude, I like these unis. The white shoes, it looks great.
Yeah. How many?
Oh,
How
so they
many?
get the ball at the 20-yard line? Just kick it in the end
I
zone every
love that.
time.
I know.
Thought it had to land in the fucking
But it has
landing
to
zone.
land. Well, it has to land in the landing zone.
Oh,
It's not the.
okay.
It's not the.
Doesn't have to stop.
It's not the stopping zone.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. That tracks.
Get in the landing zone. Uh, how many games in American Gladiators? There's Powerball. There was the game where they got in those hamster balls
Yeah.
and ran
Yeah, I
around.
remember that. That was great. Hamster balls.
Joust,
Yeah,
cool,
Joust,
of
of
course.
course. That's all I remember is Joust, the gauntlet, and now I
There was
remember
the
the
one.
hamster
There was
balls.
another one where they swung around on rings and kicked, and then they got like they started on opposite ends on rings, and then they
Yeah,
would
and they
just
had to
fight midair.
yeah, they had to advance towards each other and like kick each other down. And that was one where the
Yeah,
gladiators almost always won. Like
I
you had to be a
very few people.
savage. Ooh,
Connor Hayward said he didn't catch it, so I believe Connor. I don't know.
Connor wouldn't lie. Christian Watson
Joust
just
was,
looks like he's a bad guy.
and then the Eliminator.
What was the eliminator?
That was the obstacle course at the end.
Oh, I thought
You
that was the
ran up the
gauntlet. What
you
was the
ran.
gauntlet?
Gauntlet was the one where you ran from station to station and shot the projectiles while you were
The
getting
tennis
shot with
balls.
tennis balls.
I thought that was part of the last thing.
No, that was a separate thing.
Oh, okay.
The,
All right. Then
the
I just blended two
Eliminator.
together.
I remember two specific things about the Eliminate. Three.
Okay.
You ran
Tell
up
me.
the treadmill that was going the wrong way.
Yep. I love that. It was very
That,
Noah's
and
Ark.
then you got to a hand bike and you had to hand bike yourself across a.
Yeah. I mean,
And then I
American
think
Ninja
you had to,
Warrior has, borrowed liberally from American Gladiators.
you had to pick a door at one point.
And there was either
two of
someone
the
behind
like
it who was going to punch you in the
there's
stomach.
either a gladiator behind it or not. Powerball was crazy. I think you just put on football pads and it was like 1-on-1 and you had to score a touchdown. And then
Yeah, you're right.
There was another one where
But it was like a 20-yard field or a 15-yard field.
Plenty of space to like get up ahead of steam.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There was another one where you had to,
and they were like
you
above
got
the jersey football pads.
dodgeballs and you had to dunk them into like, those weebles that like things.
Yeah, the
wobble,
ring.
Weebles wobble.
Yeah.
And you had to just dunk them in there, but you had a gladiator tackling you.
Oh, that's right. But you could get at it 360 degrees.
Yeah, that's right. However many you could get.
Dude, that was great. People would get like really fucked up in that.
Dude, yeah, some of those were not. They were like it was so dramatic that I was like, I don't want to do this. This looks like some of this stuff looks fun, but I don't want to do this.
Oh, you're crazy. That's all I wanted to do. That was a big tackle there by Deshaun Elliott or Brendan Eccles. Heath Miller.
Hail Mary time.
No, that's a field goal. They're at the 40-yard line.
That far up? I didn't notice that. Shit.
Yeah, they've been driving.
I was thinking about American Gladiators.
You're thinking about those gladiators. Has TJ Watt been having a great season, a good season, or a pedestrian season?
I don't know. You tell me.
I think in between good and great. Pedestrian maybe for him.
There you have it.
Great, good for everyone else. Cam Hayward, same thing.
What do you think? Field goal block, return for a touchdown?
I don't know if the field will allow him.
Oh, it definitely won't.
Nope. That
you
sucks.
Just got
Imagine,
Heinz fielded.
Like missing 2 kicks is damning for an NFL kicker in the same game in a row.
Yeah, that's from 44. It's like that's barely an extra point.
Yeah, for the field to be the reason. How pissed are you if you're a kicker? That's going to affect contract. That's going to affect a lot in this man's life. Yeah, he's not happy about it. Kickers shouldn't be allowed to grow beards. They don't deserve that.
Most points. How about that? Look at that.
That's kind of sad. It's only 16 points.
Hey, man, halfway to 32.
Yeah. That man thing, it's a tick.
We'll stay on possession, win possession downs.
Yeah, we're going to stay in position to win possessions on possession downs in certain
win
positions.
possession, man.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what position people are playing, on what possession. We'll be in position by position to take possession and be in a good position.
Oh, look at those Broncos uniforms, man.
Yeah, nothing better.
Those are great.
Those Patriots uniforms are tragic. They can't get it right in New England.
Yeah, nothing about it is going right.
It's better than the uniforms that they won like 6 Super Bowls in, which was such a shame. Because you'd think, sure, after the first one, maybe 2, they still wear the Upper St. Clair JV uniforms, but they kept them. They kept them for the whole run, and they're still keeping that awful Patriot logo that looks like something that we designed in fucking graphic arts class in high school, like one of the clip art logos that was available.
Yeah, that's right. We would never have designed something that bad.
No, you know what I mean? Like that we would have used in a design because it was unlicensed and available. That and the Carolina Panthers logo, which is the same as the Upper St. Clair Panthers logo, I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of Panthers logos that are very close.
Yeah, which is also the Cedar Grove where I live now.
Panthers.
I know, it's dumb. I'm living in a town that's the Panthers. I call them the Grovers, the Cedar Grove Grovers, because I just like the sound of that better.
You're like, guy, that's what you should. The next town hall meeting, be like, guys, we're going to change the name.
Go to Grovers.
What I need your input on is whether the logo is going to be Grover the Muppet or Grover Cleveland.
Are we going with a blue monster? So Grover Cleveland was actually born here. That would work really well. His house is right down the road. So it's either going to be a blue monster themed or it's going to be a green field. You guys choose, but it's the Grovers. Do you remember when we were in high school and they allowed a student to paint center court of our basketball court? And it looked like a cow. It looked like a dairy cow.
It's very clearly not a professional job.
And they left it on there for years, for 3 years at least.
Yeah,
I would love to. I remember seeing the student in there painting it. It was like during one of our practices, he was finishing up or after or something. And I just couldn't help but think after seeing it that they went to someone on the school board, got it in their head that it would be a great idea if a student was responsible for painting midcourt. So they went to the art teacher and they said, hey, here's the idea. Give us your best student. But the art teacher stopped and said, yeah, I don't know that you really want to do that. Right. We don't have anyone that I think is really up to that, to a challenge of that scale. But the board had decided they didn't want to bring it back up at another board meeting because it had already taken 6 or 7 board meetings just to get this idea to get unanimous support for it. So at that point, they kind of had to play the hand they were dealt.
So how did they select the student, the poor student?
Right. So I imagine it that the teacher knew that she had one person who was their only hope. But even the student, he knew he wasn't up for it, right? He was an unwilling participant in this.
I don't want to do this.
Yeah, he's like, all right, guys, I did. And then afterwards, he's like, I did the best I could. I told you, a panther has complex shadowing. I couldn't just paint it all black because then it would have looked like a shadow. So I added some white, and now it looks like a dairy cow. I understand that. And the proportions are all, and it's very long and skinny, and no panther looks like that. But I don't know. We didn't cover proportions.
I've never seen a panther, and so I don't know. I don't know how they move. I can't
just look one up on the computer.
It's 1997. Yeah, we don't have the internet.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? Have a National
Yeah.
Geographic.
Yeah. The source photo you gave me was in an old textbook.
Chris Sims looks like a little overkill in this pea coat he's got on. It's not that cold, man. It's 50 degrees. Mike Tirico told us at the jump. Let's everyone cool it. I know you want to wear the fall wardrobe, but we don't need. This is look at that. Come on. What is this?
With the Carmen San Diego popped collar. I don't think an overcoat is the wrong a pea coat's the wrong choice here.
The
It would be a little
double-breasted.
bit better. It must be cold down there because they're all bundled. Jason Garrett looks like such a dork. He looks terrible.
Yeah.
Um, Chris Sims looks
He
better.
looks
If
like
he would fold the collar down, I'd be okay with it.
uh, eh,
But yeah, he looks dumb. That's a really nice
I
coat, but he looks dumb.
I don't like it. The double-breasted is just too much.
I think a pea coat is a little young for him anyway. I guess he's a young guy, but
Pea
that
coat.
that coat looks terrible as well.
That one.
No, yes, that one. But I don't know who the black guy is, but his coat also looks too big for him. It just doesn't look nice.
I've got one that I get a lot of compliments on. It's a theory. Um, it's
Theory's
zipped.
great.
It's not button, and it's got the collar that goes up.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not double breasted. It's nothing. So you can zip it the whole way up. I don't, but it actually looks cool.
Is it a long coat?
It's long-ish,
Yeah.
not quite to the knees.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that
Um,
look.
and
I
it's
have a camel
maroon.
colored one from Reese that's single breasted, not quite to the knees. It's a good look.
I
Same
like
thing. I
wearing
put
it
the
with a
collar up.
hoodie. I think it looks
Yeah.
good with a hoodie and no hat.
I brought it to Amsterdam. It was the only coat I brought to Amsterdam. So I wore it on the plane. I wore it when I was out in a sweater, and then I wore it over a suit. I love those coats. They're so versatile. I used to have from All Saints. I had a double-breasted, like a classic London fog style raincoat, like the khaki raincoat, like a Burberry.
Yeah,
But it was when I had the Graves' disease, and I was so skinny, so it doesn't fit me anymore. But like the armpits don't even fit.
yeah.
But it was
Pits don't
really
fit.
sharp. Yeah. All right, buddy. You want to call it a night?
Yeah, I think so. It's gonna be a long week. You
Yeah.
got a long
Amen.
week.
Very much so.
All right, man.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Only a
You
4-day
ready?
week, luckily. Friday's a write-off.
Nice. That's good. At
Third,
least they're giving you that.
actually, what am I doing? I can't take PTO. It's the last day of the quarter. I'm crazy.
Work from the hotel room. Where are you?
Now I've got to be in the office.
What hotel are you staying at?
Soho Grand,
Wow.
my favorite hotel in the city. Yeah, they were pretty liberal with this one. And it's New York
I
City. I think
bet.
it was like 450, which is, this time of
Oh, that's not
year.
bad.
Yeah, not crazy at all.
That's how much it cost at the Courtyard Marriott.
Is that really?
Courtyard Marriott.
Soho Grand is
Yeah,
such a fantastic hotel. Like it feels like you're at someone's like really nicely done house, but it's also all the amenities and excellent service that you would expect from like a 4 or 5 star hotel.
it's not
Very
just called the Soho Good.
That's right. And what my favorite part is every single light. The lighting in the rooms is fantastic. I love, you can't tell it from my current setup, but I love the right lighting combination. Where like in a hotel at night when it's shower time and like before I get in bed, I want just the up lighting behind the bed,
Mm-hmm.
but not the full wall. And then I want to be able to transition to just a nightstand light or like a reading light.
Sconce.
And every light switch has 3 knobs that you can like knobs that feel like the kind of knobs you would expect on like a guitar amp
Yep.
that have
I
like
know what
they're
you
like
mean.
rough to the touch on the outside, so they're
Yeah.
easy to grip. Oh, metal.
I like those.
Yeah. It's just such a
And
such a
they feel good. They make that click. They're like
yep,
turn off. Like, yeah, that's
such
important.
a
That stuff
yeah.
matters.
That and like the shower soaps are always fully stocked and smell great. The towels are fluffy. The bed is comfortable. I love it, and it's in Soho, so it's like a very cool area. And if you
Yeah.
if you know and you know to get a corner room, it's a big upgrade.
Is that what you
Yeah, I mean they're tiny rooms, but they use the space very well. Andrew Cuomo, you're about to get crushed in this election. I don't know if you've
Yeah,
seen what's going on in the New York mayoral.
I tell you what, dude, Mamdani is born for politicking and campaigning. The guy can fucking light up a room.
You know, his mother
Face to
was
face.
in Hollywood, I believe,
Yeah,
and is
I
running his
believe it.
campaign. Yeah, like his marketing and advertising has been fantastic. It's all very upbeat, very
Yeah.
positive, very like sunny. Like the I saw analysis of it, like the colors they're using, the angles.
When is that? When is that election?
It's coming up. I think it's in a few
November.
weeks.
Yeah. He was. I saw some highlights from their debates and just the fucking smackdown.
Yeah, I
he
mean, yeah,
gives
he is
Andrew
a
Cuomo.
he is a gifted, like you said,
Communicator.
yeah, he's a gifted communicator. His politics are pretty extreme. I don't necessarily agree with his opinions on Israel, but you know,
It
I'm
definitely can't be
surprised New York
Cuomo.
City wants to go that liberal.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in New York City, man,
It's true.
and a lot of them don't care about. If you're electing the mayor of New York City, you're not electing anyone that like foreign policy shouldn't really be a criteria, right?
When it's New
For a
York City,
mayor.
I think it changes things a little bit. But yeah, I agree.
Certainly their views matter, but like
Yeah.
it's not that the views don't change.
What about his state sponsored grocery stores?
Why
State
not?
owned
Like
and
try
operated
it.
grocery stores.
Why not? Like
Why
try it.
not indeed? It'll be fun to see. I
What's
don't.
the
I
worst
think
that
it's
can
one of those.
happen? It
Yeah,
don't
I
work.
know it'll be fine. I think that's just a example of his how progressive his politics are, and I think that the voters may not know what they're signing up for because he is so charming. You know who else I think has a tremendous amount of game and is probably going to be our next president? JD Vance.
No, no way. Well,
I think
I don't disagree that he won't be our next president because I don't think that there will be another election. I don't think we're gonna have an election in 2026. Frankly,
you
I
think
think it's
Trump's going to
over.
hang on to it.
I think elections as we know them are done forever
Interesting.
until there's a big reset.
Yeah. Yeah,
I just
maybe.
I
If
can't.
that's true, then that means war. That means civil war.
I agree. It just seems as though I can't in my head like reconcile that all of the stuff that we've seen in the last 130 days will all of a sudden change. Like they're gonna he's going to allow uh, a party in opposition to him take power. Like he'll
Right.
allow that to
I
happen.
I
It's not
understand.
going to happen.
It I think that from before this election, the feeling was if he got elected again, he wasn't letting go.
Yeah, I don't
I
see it.
I definitely like you ever watch House of Cards? That show?
Nah.
What you know what it is though? Kevin Spacey plays a politician.
Yep.
What you just described is straight out of House of Cards. Like in some time I on the one hand there's a mountain of evidence to support what you just said. On the other hand, that would be the most dramatic possible realization or like outcome. and things never end up the worst case. But maybe. But like I said, there's a mountain of evidence to support it. Ooh,
Time will tell.
that one got me.
All right. Well,
Time will tell.
now
Yeah.
that you got those smelling salts,
Yeah.
time to hit the hay.
All right, broski. Let's have a great
All
week.
right. When's next week? When's next week's game?
Let's find out. Next week is back to 1:00 in Pittsburgh versus
Colts.
the 7-1 Colts.
Okay.
And
Well,
we shall
see you then.
We shall reconvene then. Have a great week, buddy.
Yeah, man. You too. See ya.
All right. See ya.